it is Sunday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, so today, guys, I wanted to come and share with you those five gadgets that are going to have you proclaimed as the boss of your kitchen by your family, by your friends. All right, so before we go any further, raise your hands in the comments, guys, if you have ever been in need to prepare a meal super fast and you weren't ready, you didn't have all the equipment you needed, you have friends, family, neighbors coming over, you didn't know they were coming, but because you are the consummate host or hostess, you know if you have people over at your house, you need to serve them up something. Or you have that large family and Saturday morning they decide they want pancakes, all right, but you're not ready because you don't have these 5 gadgets. All right, so I'm going to share with you those gadgets, guys, that are going to have you looking like that boss chick or that boss guy, because I know I have guys watching the channel. Hi guys. These 5 gadgets, guys, are going to have you being proclaimed as the boss of the kitchen. Gadget number 1, guys, that is going to have you looking like a boss in your kitchen is going to be, I almost said pancake griddle, all right? But it is actually an electric griddle. Mine is such a wonderful star here in my kitchen that it actually has its own little drawer. I house it right here in this little pull-out drawer in the kitchen. But I love the electric griddle because not only does your electric griddle does a great job in pouring out, you could probably get about 24 silver dollar size pancakes, guys, here on this electric griddle. I love it. You know, back in the day before we had our electric griddles, you guys know that we had to make our pancakes maybe 1 or 2 at a time in our little skillets. Now, guys, the electric griddle has made it so that we can do 24 to 36 little silver dollar size pancakes. You can get even larger sizes if you have a smaller size family, but the point is you don't have to have your pancakes sitting around getting cold, because now you can make them all at one time. You have this little drip tray here to catch any extra butter or batter that may spill over the sides. And not only, again, can you make the pancakes, but I have made burgers, about 16 burgers I put on here, the little frozen patty ones. You can get quite a few burgers on here, cheese quesadillas, just a host of items you can do on your electric griddle if you have large groups that you are trying to serve at one time. You have that guest or those guests actually that stop by unannounced. You can whip up so many little things here on this griddle. You can't help but be looked at as being a boss. You weren't prepared. You didn't know they were coming over, but because your griddle is able to feed so many people at one time, you are now proclaimed the ultimate boss of your kitchen. So get you a griddle. I purchased this one from, I want to say either Walmart or Target. 20 bucks, guys. You can feed so many people. 20 bucks, non-stick, okay? Go out and get you one. Gadget number 2 has got to be my favorite gadget in the kitchen, all right? It is my beloved Keurig. If you do not have a Keurig in your kitchen, ladies, I would really love to know why. I know some of us are kind of old school in that we love to boil a nice hot cup of water or boil a nice hot kettle of water, and it's just something about, I think, the motion of pouring the hot water over into the cup and stirring in our little coffee grounds or whatnot. So I do understand that, but I would just love to know if that is your reason. All right, maybe you haven't found the right color. I will point you in the direction of Amazon. They have so many lovely colors. for our Keurigs now. So I just love mine. I think I've shared with you guys that I have one down in the basement for when I'm rushing down there to work out. I can't start my workouts without my coffee, so I had to have one down there. And then I've mentioned before that I do work out sometimes up in our master bedroom. So the theater room is quite near to our master bedroom. So I also have a Keurig in the theater room. So I just love these Keurigs. They just made making coffee so easy and effortless. And not only can you make the coffee in your Keurig, guys, as we move into the cooler months, you're gonna want that hot chocolate. You're gonna want, also, it will just make hot water for you for that little cup of noodles, okay? So I love the Keurig. So your Keurig is great for your personal sized cup of coffee. Guys, take a look at my little mini cup here. I love Disney. All right, but guys, like I said, you have those guests stopping by as we get cooler, get into the cooler months. You know, they're gonna want that coffee. I hope you're offering your guests coffee or tea as they drop by your home. So having you look like a boss is going to be your carafe. You can make large quantities of coffee if you use your Keurig that comes with this handy little carafe. Again, they're dropping by, they haven't called you, said, hey, cat, dog, nothing. We're coming by. They're just showing up at your doorstep, ringing the doorbell. And because you're so gracious, you welcome them in and you want to provide something for them to drink, okay? So again, the Keurig, along with the carafe, is going to be, I think, my favorite gadget in the kitchen as I stroke it here. I love some coffee. And I will say I'm so proud of myself. I would like to send a huge shout out to my brother-in-law. He drinks black coffee only, all right? And so I'm trying to be, in my 40s here, a little bit more health conscious and kind of monitor the sweets that I intake. So I said there are some things I'm going to need to cut out, okay? I'm not burning these calories as fast as I used to be able to. So I said I was gonna start trying to cut out some of the sugar. He suggested that I cut out the coffee creamer. He only drinks black coffee. And for the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've only been drinking black coffee. Is it as good as my coffee with my cream? No, but it's not bad. Your Crockpot, guys, much like the electric griddle, is going to enable you to feed an army of people, okay? You can cook so many items in your Crockpot. I love this one here from Keurig. You guys know I did a review on this Crockpot many videos ago. Again, a huge thank you out to Keurig for sending this Crockpot over to me. It is just a great welcome addition here in my pantry. But before I received this one, I actually have another Crockpot down in the basement that we use when we're having little parties and get-togethers and things. But Crockpots are great, guys, for feeding large crowds. They're great for when you know you're not gonna have time, you know, later on in the week to prepare meals. It's great for preparing meals ahead and things like that. I just love my Crockpot. I have this great recipe for baked beans that I've actually made inside of my Crockpot. And when I tell you that recipe feeds about 20-25 people, it is amazing. Get you a Crockpot, guys. I know all of you have a Crockpot. You've got to have a Crockpot. There are so many different price points for the Crockpot, and like I said, you can just do so many things with the Crockpots, from rice. You can even do yogurt in this particular Crockpot. You can do, you know, overnight chicken, overnight oatmeal, so many different things. When you do, like I said, have those guests just dropping by because they know you're going to be ready for them no matter what if you're home. So this Crockpot, you could have made some hot dogs the night before. You can make, with this one right here, hot dogs the day of and just serve an army of people. So guys, get you a Crockpot. Again, I know most of you have to have one, okay? I know you guys do. But if you don't, run out and get you a Crockpot. Walmart right now has some great prices on their Crockpots. When I was in there a few days ago, I saw they're starting to put out not only their Halloween stuff, which is probably getting ready to be put away by now, but they're putting out some of their items for Christmas. crock pots would also make a great Christmas gift. So yeah, this is what gadget number three, crock pot. It's gonna have you looking like the ultimate boss in your kitchen. Gadget number 4, guys, that will have you looking like a boss in your kitchen is going to be the rice cooker. Yes, the rice cooker. Now, I love some basmati rice, but I hate boiling rice. For me, the rice always boils over. Then you get that sticky, crusty, white, starchy film on your stove. I just cannot. So getting you a rice cooker, guys, will absolutely have you looking like a boss in your kitchen. My rice cooker, and guys, I think I purchased this at Kroger. So you don't have to go looking, you don't have to go to Williams and Sonoma to get a rice cooker, okay? You can pick up a rice cooker anywhere, but I love the fact that my rice cooker can create tons of rice, guys, in this little bowl right here, tons of rice in under 10 minutes. So again, you have those guests coming over. This time, let's say your guests have called and they said, hey, we're in the neighborhood. We're gonna run to the mall real quick and we're just gonna stop by and visit with you guys for a little while. Well, you look at your clock, it's almost 5. It's around dinner time. So you have your spouse run up to Publix, grab a few wings or whatever. You start the rice going in your rice cooker, pull out a few rolls, some asparagus, and you have a nice meal for your family and your guests when they drop by unexpectedly. And again, you will look just like the ultimate boss. They will think that you just have your stuff so together that they cannot trip you up. You know, sometimes you might have those friends who may want to catch you slipping, but because your kitchen is always ready, they'll have to take those games somewhere else. All right guys, so we are on our last gadget. All right, do you guys see this little bitty wrist right here? You see that little bitty teeny tiny wrist? This little bitty wrist, guys, has no business using this can opener. All right, my wrists are so small. Leave a comment, guys, if you have a teeny tiny, abnormally small wrist and you find using these manual can openers to be just a pain. All right, so I don't use this. I leave this for Eric if he wants to use this, but I cannot with that manual can opener. So the last gadget that if you have a small wrist, I think you need to have in your kitchen, and it's gonna have you opening up cans in your kitchen like a boss, is going to be an electric can opener. I love this one right here from Hamilton Beach. It's a nice sleek black and silver. As you can see, has no problems fitting into my pantry, but I just love it, guys. You plug it in and just with a simple push of this lever right here, I have all the cans that I need to open. If I want to come in here and whip up some tuna and crackers for guests, I don't want to spend 10 minutes opening up tuna cans with this manual can opener and then having to put a bandage around my wrist because my wrist is now sore. I love this manual can opener. This was from Amazon and I want to think it was around 30 bucks, if that. So get you a manual can opener, guys, and it will have you looking like a boss. Well, that is it, guys. Those are the 5 gadgets that I feel you should have in your kitchen, all right? And they will have you looking like the consummate boss to your friends and family. All right, let me know if you had any of these gadgets in your kitchen. All right, I think I can take a guess and say that everyone who comments in the comment section of the video does have a crock pot. I know everyone has a crock pot, okay? But let me know if you have any of the other gadgets. Let me know if there were some gadgets that I don't have here in my kitchen that you're like, Tan girl, you're not a boss because you don't have X, Y, or Z. Leave a comment. Let me know what that gadget is that I need to now incorporate in my kitchen, all right? I love talking with you guys in the comments. I look forward to it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.